What's up, guys? Ricky with Alonescallion Gaming coming at you with some more Halo 5 beta gameplay. What you're looking at in the background are a couple of Killing Frenzies. I got one on the Remix map. What the hell is this even called? I seriously cannot even remember. What's this called? Regret. Map's called Regret. And the other one is going to be on Empire. So, both of these are actually going to be on the new Stronghold game type. Well, I guess not really new, because this is actually being made after the beta has already ended. So now that I've actually got some time under my belt to make a video for you guys, now that I'm not spending every waking moment that I have available to actually be playing the beta, I figured I'd, just sit behind the mic and let you guys know what to think about it. So, in my last video I made, it was my thoughts on Truth, just kind of my tidbits of info, like the background history and just how I thought the map played and whatnot. And I was actually corrected. You can actually jump up there to top mid by the little jump ups that are down in bottom mids. You can jump up on that and then like thruster into the base. And you can also, like I've heard, you can do like a ground pound and jump up there as well. So, whatever. I stand corrected. So that's kind of cool that that's still in there. This is, you may be able to tell already, like this is not scripted whatsoever, but I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the Stronghold game type and really just the, I guess, objectives so far in Halo 5. Now, I will go ahead and say I really do like the Strongholds game type. It's really neat. I like how they did their little twist on territories, where the team, only one team can really be, only one team can be scoring at one time. I did actually really like that. It really, which this has been said before, but it really gives a sense of urgency in the game, because if you're not scoring, you're losing. If you ain't in first, you're last. So those are, words to live by. But I just feel like it's just a game type that's already been done before with just a little bit of minor tweaks. Right here in the gameplay, I totally should have died. I was saved by imposter. That dude totally should have killed me. I choked on reloading the rockets there. Totally thought they would have been reloaded by then. It takes forever. You guys notice that? Like, it takes forever to reload the rocket launcher in this game. It also takes forever to fire it too, especially when you're coming out of sprint. Like, come on, Bungie. What are you doing there with the rocket launcher, man? But seriously though, I think Strongholds has a lot of potential, and I really do like the way that it plays out, although it can be kind of campy at times, which any territory holding game can be like. I don't know, it's kind of a nice blend between, I guess, like Dominion without all the BS that comes with it. Like, there's no like giant turrets that kill you for no apparent reason, or it's like a blend of that and Extraction. But one of the coolest things that I think about this game type is the fact that both Dominion and Extraction, the way that you actually capture the hill is like yourself, by yourself, have to actually hold down the B button, which I'm playing on bumper jump, hold down the B button to either hack into the terminal or pull up the Extraction tool. But I really like how teamwork is actually emphasized in Strongholds rather than just yourself, by yourself, having to actually take out the tool, because the more people you have actually capping a point at one point in time, the faster it's actually going to capture. So I find that really encourages players to stick together, at least in a squad of at least 2, to try to capture bases a lot quicker. I definitely I think that this has got some potential for some competitive play. Again, because of the sense of urgency, there's only one team at a time that is scoring, so that's definitely going to encourage people to be moving throughout the maps. And that's one thing that I like about Strongholds, at least myself as a player. I cannot stand to just sit in one place and just pick people off as they're going to a base, although there are sometimes, like in this map, where I do that. Actually, in this map here, specifically in Empire, if you stand up here with Sniper, you actually have a vantage point into all 3 bases, and it's really a fantastic vantage point, where I've noticed like a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll go outside and just kind of try to go in through sneaky or go in through outside. It's just they repeatedly get destroyed, whereas I find if you go through the back room, this is my own personal experience, if you go through like back tower, like stand up on T3, like you have a much higher success rate in winning your games there. That's just, again, my own personal experience. I could be completely wrong. Dell, let me know what you think, man. I know you got some opinions on that. You're like, actually, Alonescallion, you're completely wrong. No, well, I probably am. But I really do feel that Strongholds is going to be a hit when it comes to the pro circuit, because there's such a huge emphasis on teamwork and just trying to decide what your team actually wants to do. Like, there's always this internal debate whether, like, what you should do. Like, a lot of times what I'll do myself is when the game actually starts is I'll actually stay in our base and capture it. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, like, pushes out to grab the middle base and grab the power weapon that's nearby, just talking specifically on this map here. And a lot of times what I've seen actually happen is a couple of the team's players will actually come over and rush our base while I'm still in there by myself, and they'll just prevent me from capturing it altogether. And since they have multiple people with them, they'll capture it like extremely quickly, so they'll actually even capture that base before we capture the middle. So then we have to go and try to recapture our base or go and capture theirs. Like, there's such a huge emphasis on teamwork. Like, if your team is not communicating, there's just so much stuff that you have to control. Like, not only do you have to control the base themselves, but you have to control the power weapons. And sure, you can have a lot of pub stompy games, but if you're playing against a team of similar skill, especially like I can imagine just watching like a pro circuit game on this, just the comebacks that are possible in this game, just due to them only being able to hold 2 bases at a time, and then all of a sudden the enemy team just swaps it up on them. Like, say, like, you can go all the way back from a 10 to 50, and they can come back and win the entire thing just by sheer, like, better communication and being able to capture those bases a lot quickly just by having a lot of people with them. It's a really cool thing to see, and I can see a lot of, like, opening strats that will just completely control how the rest of the match goes. So I'm really interested to see how the pros come up with different tactics on this game. I'm definitely interested to see what their thoughts are on it. But so far, I really enjoy this on the map so far that we've seen in the beta. And let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you think about Strongholds. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Alonescallion.